Test, test. Test, test.
What am I using? This one?
Welcome to SHCtv. We are on campus here at Sacred Heart Cathedral on L Street, and tonight it's girls volleyball as the Valley Christian Warriors come north to take on the Sacred Heart Cathedral Fighting Irish. The Warriors come in with a 15-10 record overall, 3-5 in WCAL play. They played last night in a makeup game as games got canceled last week due to air quality. The Warriors beat Presentation last night in 3 sets. The Irish under head coach Margie Bima come in with a 3-5 record in WCAL play, 20-9 overall. Tonight is senior night. So before the game, the seniors of Sapuni Mavega, Gianna Silvestri, and Madison Lynn were honored. And special congratulations to Gianna Silvestri, as Gianna Silvestri was named the Kelly Gallagher Award winner for this season. So congratulations to Gianna Silvestri. And we'll talk a little bit more about the Kelly Gallagher Award as the game goes along tonight. Just about ready for first serve here. The Warriors and the Irish have had a terrific history in WCAL volleyball. Back in 2014, the Irish defeated Valley Christian in Valley Christian to win the NorCal State Championship, and that year Sacred Heart Cathedral went on to win a state championship back in 2014, and ironically that year they didn't even win the CCS, as Valley Christian won the CCS last year. So just a rich tradition of volleyball between Valley Christian and Sacred Heart Cathedral. These two teams have played earlier this year. Valley Christian defeated Sacred Heart Cathedral down in San Jose earlier in the season. As mentioned, both teams come in with 3-5 records. So now let's turn it over to Kevin Buckley, the voice of Sacred Heart Cathedral, the public addresser for tonight's game prayer, anthem, and starting lineups.
The Warriors of Valley Christian and your Sacred Heart Cathedral Fighting Irish. At this time, we ask that you please stand for our opening prayer. Let us remember that we are in the humble presence of God. God of all that is good, we thank you for gathering the communities of Valley Christian and Sacred Heart Cathedral together tonight. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, we ask for your special blessing of this game, that we may use our God-given talents to provide exciting competition and great reward for all athletes, coaches, family, and friends here to support us. For a safe and exciting game, we pray in gratitude for this opportunity tonight. Live Jesus in our hearts forever. Please remain standing now for the playing of our national anthem. Number 6, Alden Stanley. Number 9, Maddie Lynch. Number 17, Gianna Silvestri. And number 18, Sakumi Omega. On behalf of the WCAL, good luck to both teams participating tonight.
That was Kevin Buckley announcing the starting lineups for both teams. He did a great job on the game prayer and our national anthem, so we're just moments away from first serve here on Ellis Street, Christian Brothers Court, Valley Christian Warriors, and the Sacred Heart Cathedral Fighting Irish. The head coach of Valley Christian, Ron Whitmill, again 15-10 overall, 3-5 in WCAL play, and of course Sacred Heart Cathedral with Margie Bema, 20-9 overall, 3-5 in league play. It was a tough week for the Irish last week, dropping a couple of ball games. Sacred Heart Cathedral in a bit of a slump right now with two losses last week to St. Ignatius and St. Francis. And looking at the standings in the WCAL, Mitty with a 7-0 record leads the league. SI is at 5-2. St. Francis now 5-3. So really, this game right now tonight is pretty much for fourth place, as the Irish are 3-5 and Valley Christian also 3-5. Both teams have one game remaining after tonight, and it's going to be a tough one for the Irish. They will play at Mitty, and Valley Christian will play at St. Francis to finish off the regular season. Playoffs next week, starting on October the 24th, 25th, and 26th. The first two teams in the league will get a bye, so the Irish will be playing on the 24th in the WCAL playoffs, and hopefully a home game as well. But in order to do that, they really have to win tonight. So Sapuni Mavega leaves the court. Ashley Chan is the libero tonight. Nora Thompson gets a start at middle blocker. Madison Lynn out there as well. The first server of tonight's game will be Alden Stanley, the sophomore Skylar Kennedy, also with a start tonight for the Irish. And here's a set, and hitting it down is Logan Manley for the first point of the game for Valley Christian. Serving for Valley Christian is Livy Buck. She's one of the co-captains, a defensive specialist. Stanley with the set that time, but hitting it long is going to be Gianna Silvestri. Gianna Silvestri won the Kelly Gallagher Award tonight. Kelly Gallagher, a Hall of Fame volleyball player here at Sacred Heart Cathedral. She died at an early age of 26, passing away in her sleep, but a terrific volleyball player at Sacred Heart Cathedral, and will live in perpetuity here with the Kelly Gallagher Award. And tonight's winner is Gianna Silvestri. Irish off to a sluggish start. Livy Buck to serve again for the Warriors. And she floats this one just long. So the Irish are on the board. Will have the serve. Maddie Len, the senior, will serve for the Irish. 25 aces on the year for Maddie Len, 129 points on her serve. Blocked in the middle. Another chance from the outside. Logan Manley with the hit. Here's Skylar. Skylar gets blocked. Number 9 was there, Sante Stewart. We'll give the credit to her. And Maddie McLaren, the libero, a senior for the Warriors. Kennedy gets blocked at the net again. Here's one of the outside hitters, and rifling it down is Sante Stewart. Sante Stewart is an outside hitter, a sophomore, and the Warriors are off to a fast start, leading 5-1. Stanley not getting her sets exactly where she wants them. Valley Christian is in the net that time, so that point goes to the Irish. Ashley Chan to serve. 24 aces on the year for Ashley Chan, 144 points on her serve. And a whistle. Another net violation on the Warriors. Big hit from the outside. Alden Stanley with the dig. Len from the back row. Misses on that hit. Maddie Len a little wild with that one. Point to the Warriors. Number 6, Adrian Tong comes into the game. Brooke Shashinsky also checks in. Adrian Tong will serve. She's a setter. Stanley the set for Sapuni, and she floats it in there. Nice hit from Sapuni. Maddie McLaren, the libero, dove for it to no avail. And Gianna Silvestri will serve for the Irish. A hit from the outside by Brooke Shasinski, and she gets it down. Carissa Molitor will serve for Valley. She's an outside hitting sophomore. Kennedy with a big swing, gets it right in there. Skylar Kennedy with the kill. And Skylar Kennedy will serve for the Irish. Overpass. Irish with a free ball. Sapuni cannot put it away. An outside hit is blocked or into the net. Carissa Molitor misses. Point to the Irish. Skylar to serve again. 142 kills on the year for Skylar, and that one's an ace. We're tied 7-7 in the first. The sophomore will serve again. Ooh, this one's long. So following an ace with an error. Serve to Valley. Number 2 checking in. It is Kalani Mayo. Kalani Mayo, a defensive specialist, will come in and serve for the Warriors. A set from Stanley to Mavega, but it's dug out. And into the net, point to the Irish. Nora Thompson checks back in for the Irish, into the middle. Sapuni Mavega, 107 kills, 61 blocks. Doing a great job serving the ball, will serve for the Irish. Irish will play it over the net. Middle block. Nora Thompson was there. Logan Manley could not get it through the block. Point to the Irish. Nora Thompson, 16 blocks on the year. The sophomore stepping up on that one. And the Irish have their first lead of the night. Sapuni to serve again. Comes up short. Irish will sub Sapuni out of the game and bring in Ashley Chan. For the Warriors, Sante Stewart checks in, and Brianna Latigue. Brianna Latigue is a senior, a setter, one of the co-captains, and she's on to serve. Stanley with the set for Lynn, and Lynn gets it down. Gianna Silvestri checks back in. Stephanie Lee will leave the court, and Alden Stanley, the sophomore, 122 points on her serve, 17 aces. Serves for the Irish. From the outside, wow, impressive hit from Sante Stewart with the kill. Livy Buck to serve, the defensive specialist. One of the co-captains. Overpass. Easy one for the Valley Christian Warriors. Logan Manley Logan Manley takes care of that one. Warriors back in front. Kelsey Yu, a defensive player, will check in. Skylar Kennedy comes off the court. Livy Buck to serve again. Stanley with the set for Nora Thompson. And out it goes. The Irish get it blocked. Point to the Warriors. Livy Buck to serve again. Stanley with the set. Len blocked at the net. Two players were there. Sante Stewart will get credit. Logan Manley was there as well. Livy Buck, the left-hander, on a run here. Serves again. Stanley middle for Thompson. A dink shot, and we have a net violation. Yeah, Sante Stewart, I believe, into the net. Point to the Irish. Maddie Len to serve. We haven't seen her sister Megan Len in the game tonight. She's on the bench. Hasn't made an appearance yet. Blocked at the net that time. Sante Stewart with a big swing. Kaylee Zhang with the hit. She's a sophomore. Kaylee Zhang, an outside hitter, gets credit for the kill. And Maddie McLaren will serve. Stanley the set for Skylar Kennedy. Free ball for the Irish. Valley digs it out. Stanley to set again for Kennedy. Blocked at the net. Back row Len. Now the Warriors get into their system. Dug out by Stanley. Here's Skylar again. Just out. Point to the Warriors. Valley leads here 15-11. We're in the first. Maddie McLaren will serve. Ashley Chan. Alden Stanley. Back row hit. And a nice dig out by the Warriors. And a big swing. Just out. Kaylee Zhang with the hit. Sapuni Mavega checks in for the Irish. And Ashley Chan will serve. The top server for the Irish, Ashley Chan. A middle set. Ashley Chan with a nice dig. Irish unable to play it over. Point to the Warriors. Brooke Shishitsky will check in. Also coming in to serve is Adrian Tong. Adrian Tong also a setter, a senior for the Warriors. Stanley to set. Silvestri. And it's dug out. Free ball here for the Irish. Stanley, Sapuni. The Warriors are scrambling, playing some great defense. Irish with another chance. Stanley will set for Silvestri on the slide. And she gets it down. Gianna Silvestri with the kill. And Gianna Silvestri will serve for the Irish. Kind of a poor set. Takes the hitter into the net. That was Brooke Shishitsky. And she goes into the net, so that's a point for the Irish. Valley gives the Irish a free ball here, so the set's for Skylar, and she drills it. Skylar Kennedy with the point. Gianna to serve again. And a free ball for the Irish here. Stanley to set. That's Sapuni on the slide, but the block was there that time. And now a chance for the Warriors, but no, a great hit by Lynn. Maddie Lynn gets it down from the back row, found an open spot, and Ron Whitmill will use the first time out of the game, and we are tied at 16 here in the first. You know, in our opening, I talked about the 2014 season when the Sacred Heart Cathedral Fighting Irish won the WCIL Championship playoff. They defeated Mitty down in Mitty that year. They lost to Valley Christian in the CCS, but then beat Valley Christian in the NorCal and went on to win the state championship back in 2014. Some of the players that played in those games between Sacred Heart Cathedral and Valley Christian, and by the way, they played 5 times that year. Ronica Stone, who plays up in Oregon, I believe, a Pac-12 volleyball player. Elena Bruckner, who is also a track and field star. She's at the University of Texas. Tori Dilfer was the setter back then for Valley Christian. Megan Lee was a terrific player for Valley Christian back in those years. And how about for the Irish? Madison Murtaugh. Jen Ryan, who won the Kelly Gallagher Award last year. Of course, Lexi DeRiggi playing volleyball in the Pac-12, and Maya Sol Holloway. So some terrific players over the years between these two. 2014 was just a fabulous year for both teams. Again, they played each other 5 times. Valley Christian defeated Sacred Heart Cathedral to win the CCS, but Sacred Heart Cathedral defeated Valley to win the NorCal and went on to win a state championship. Serving the net from Silvestri. A couple of substitutions for the Irish. Megan Lynn makes her first appearance of the night. Stephanie Lee checks back in for the Irish. Kaylee Zhang, the sophomore, will serve for Valley Christian. That's an ace. Kaylee Zhang with an ace into the deep corner. Now, these two teams played earlier this year in San Jose, and Valley Christian defeated Sacred Heart Cathedral earlier this season. Kaylee Zhang to serve again. Kind of a shank on the return there. And the Irish play it over, and there's a violation in the net. Point to Valley Christian. Sloppy return by the Irish. Valley with a 3-point lead. Kaylee Zhang to serve again. Skylar gets it down. Nice set that time from Stephanie Lee. Stephanie has 263 assists on the year. Of course, Alden Stanley, the primary setter, has 603. Point to the Irish. Skylar Kennedy to serve. Blocked at the net. The Irish have a shot here. For Len. Dug out. Back row. Len with the hit. That's dug out. A middle hit is going to be down. That is Taylor Fleming. Taylor Fleming played last year as a sophomore for Valley Christian. She's a junior middle blocker, and she gets credit for that kill. Kaylani Mayo will serve for the Irish. Or, excuse me, Kaylani Mayo serving for Valley Christian. Stephanie Lee the set for Saponi, but Valley with an easy dig. Outside hit is blocked. Carissa Molitor with a big swing, but Saponi Mavega was there for the block. 61 blocks on the year for Saponi Mavega, 107 kills, and she will serve for the Irish. Maddie McLaren, the libero, checks back in for Valley Christian. Saponi to serve. And getting it through the block for the point is Valley Christian. Logan Manley gets credit for the kill. The middle blocker, she's a sophomore. Brianna Latig checks in to set and serve for Valley Christian. Stephanie Lee setting up a beautiful hit by Madison Lynn. Madison Lynn, the outside hitter. She's a senior, 197 kills on the year. Kills that one for the Irish. Alden Stanley will check in for the Irish. She will serve. Nora Thompson, middle blocker. A little dink shot. Well done. Brianna Latig put that down perfectly. Livy Buck to serve. 22-19. Into the net. Irish with a chance here. Madison Len to serve. Skylar Kennedy checks in. Kelsey Yu comes off the court. Time for the Irish to get a run on Maddie Len's serve. And a hit, strong hit in the middle from Logan Manley. Manley with the kill. 23-20. Maddie McLaren. And a timeout here from Margie Bima. So we have a partial list here of the Kelly Gallagher Award winners. Back in 2009, Lisa Hipp. Jackie Shim won it in 2010. Co-winners in 2011, Daniela Krismani and Stephanie Lee. Sarah Jones won it in 2012. Christina Layler back in 13. Madison Murtaugh in 14. Lexi, the great Lexi DeRiggi, back in 2015. Last year, Jen Ryan. And this year, Gianna Silvestri. Back-to-back years for St. Brendan graduates. Jen Ryan and Gianna Silvestri graduated from St. Brendan's, as did Stephanie Lee. So at least 3 St. Brendan graduates have been winners of the Kelly Gallagher Award here at Sacred Heart Cathedral. Maddie McLaren to serve. Alden Stanley to set. On the slide, it's Silvestri. And Gianna Silvestri gets credit for the kill. 23-21. A very important serve coming up for Ashley Chan. And Ashley Chan is the top server for the Irish. Valley is in system. Dink shot is played by Silvestri. Ashley Chan to set. Blocked at the net. Irish scrambling. Get it over the net. The block is up. And it's down. Silvestri and Mavega were there. And the Irish had that block set up perfectly. 23-22. Ashley Chan to serve again. Outside hit. Good dig out by Stanley. Silvestri will set. Len with the hit from the back row. Irish set the block that time. Irish scrambling. They'll be able to play it over the net. Overpass. Chance for the Irish. Valley scrambling. Point of the first set is right now. Free ball for Valley. Middle block. Sapuni with the block. Stanley the set for Sapuni. A dink shot. The Warriors are right there. Outside hit. Irish trouble. Play it over. Blocked at the net. Still battling. And Sapuni puts it down. The point of the night. The Irish tie at 23-23 in the first set. Sapuni with the kill. What a point. Both teams 2 points away. Ashley Chan to serve. And a big swing. Ashley Chan with a big dig. Skylar just long. Set point for the Warriors. Serving for the Warriors is Sante Stewart. Sante Stewart is a sophomore outside hitter. Set point for Valley. Ooh, good serve by Stewart. Dug out. Here's Skylar. We're tied at 24. Megan Lynn, the sophomore, checking in. Also checking in for the Irish, Stephanie Lee. Stephanie Lee will serve for Sacred Heart Cathedral. Valley is in system. Ashley Chan is there. Stephanie Lee sets it up. Len cannot put it away. Here comes Valley with a big swing. Block is there, but it's through the block. Kaylee Zhang gets credit for it, the sophomore. Set point again for the Warriors. Kaylee Zhang to serve. Carissa Molitor checks in. Set point. Kaylee Zhang. Ooh, serves it long. Irish dodge a bullet. 25-25. Kelsey Yu to check in for Sacred Heart Cathedral. Kelsey Yu has 17 aces on the year. She will serve. Irish have had only 1 or 2 leads this set. Valley has been in charge, in control of the set most of the way through, but we're tied now. Blocked at the net! Sapuni with the block! Irish with the set point. Kelsey Yu to serve again. A deep serve played by the Warriors. This is Carissa Molitor. Irish have a chance here. They're in their system. Here comes Len, and she puts it away. Madison Len with the big kill, and the Irish win the first set, 27-25. You are watching SHC TV. We're back here on campus at Sacred Heart Cathedral. I want to remember to thank Greg Franceschi for getting us on the air today, our producer. Sacred Heart Cathedral students Nino Balistreri, Zachary Leong, and Ethan Holm are working the scoreboard and the camera and making sure that we're staying on the air tonight. So thanks to all for putting SHCtv on the air tonight. Now, we'll go through the league a little bit. We've talked about volleyball, go through the WCAL. Football had a week off last week, the tragic fires in the North Bay and the air quality. So the entire weekend of football last weekend was canceled. Those games will be made up on November 10th and 11th. Junipero Serra, the Padres from San Mateo, lead the league 3-0. Valley Christian 3-0. St. Francis and Mitty 2-1. The Irish 1-2. The Bells 1-2. SI and Reardon are both 0-3. Sacred Heart Cathedral will go down to San Mateo and play Serra this weekend, and that is going to be a tough battle for the Irish. That'll be on Saturday, the 21st. Serra plays all their home games on Saturday afternoon. And the Padres are just blowing people out. They beat Bellarmine 48-0. That's the worst loss in the history of Bellarmine football, by the way. And they also hung 60-something points on Mitty, maybe 64. So going to be a tough game for Barry McLaughlin's Fighting Irish, but the Irish off to a great start. 4-2 overall with their football team, 1-2 in league play. Back to volleyball. The Irish have won that first set, and they get off to a fine start in set 2 as Megan Lynn, the sophomore, gets her first kill of the night. The Irish won that first set 27-25. You know, Valley Christian really had that set in hand pretty much all the way through, had a couple of set points, but the Irish very scrappy with their defense, finally got it even and won that first set. Here come the Warriors. This outside hit was Sante Stewart. And missing on the hit was Maddie Len from the outside. So we're tied at 1. Livy Buck. She will come in and serve. Livy Buck is a senior defensive player. Serves left-handed, as you can see, one of the co-captains. The top server for the Warriors. Short set at the net. A dink shot dug out by Len. Here comes Skylar with the hit. Outside swing is played easily by the Irish. Here comes Len from the outside. Big swing in the middle, but missing on that hit was Kaylee Zhang. Serving for the Irish will be Gianna Silvestri.
Gianna Silvestri.
In system, but hitting it wide were the Warriors. Sante Stewart, pretty good set. Hitting error on Stewart. Silvestri to serve again. Off the tip, unable to control the dig was Maddie Len. Taylor Fleming in as a middle blocker. Serving for the Warriors, Maddie McLaren. This sets for Len on the outside, and she gets it through the block. So Maddie Len, the outside hitter, senior for the Irish. Stephanie Lee will serve. Sapuni into the game for the Irish. Stephanie Lee floats that serve nicely into the back row, but in their system quite comfortably. Taylor Fleming with the kill. Serving for the Warriors, Adrian Tong will serve. Brooke Krzyzewski checks into the game. Tong is a setter, a senior for the Warriors. Stephanie Lee into set, and not a good one. Sophia Aloise into the game. Couldn't get to that hit. Sophia Aloise, a sophomore, and Stephanie, of course, is a junior. Point to the Warriors. Stephanie Lee with another chance, sets up Len. She gets it blocked at the net. Taylor Fleming was there. Kaylee Zhang as well. Taylor Fleming gets credit. Serving for the Warriors once again will be Adrian Tong. 2 points in a row on her serve for Adrian Tong. Stephanie Lee to set back row. Nice hit from the back row by Megan Len. Played by the Warriors, but unable to make that hit was Kaylee Zhang.
Back to serve the Irish, number 9,
Maddie Len, 129 points on her serve, 25 aces, 20 blocks, 197 kills. The outside hitting senior with a service error. Carissa Molitor checks in for the Warriors. Serving is Kaylee Zhang. The set for Megan Len. Couple of sloppy sets here. The Irish with a chance. Stephanie Lee with a fine set. A dink shot. Oh! A little tippy tap, but Megan Len goes into the net. Point to the Warriors. Kaylee Zhang, the sophomore, to serve again. The set for Saponi. She angles her little dink shot. The Warriors are able to play it. Here's a chance for the Irish. Len with a tip over the net. And unable to control the dig was Maddie Len. And the point goes to the Warriors. Here's Len, blocked at the net. Ashley Chan was there. Back row, her sister gets it down. Point to the Irish, and Ashley Chan will serve. Oh, nicely done on the little dink shot from Taylor Fleming. Checking in to serve is Kaylani Mayo. Mayo to serve for the Warriors. Stephanie Lee setting now. And the kill is connected from Megan Lind. The sophomore with the kill. A couple of substitutions. Skylar Kennedy comes in. Alden Stanley. She'll come in to set for the Irish, and she will serve. The Warriors play it over. The block was there. Here's the Irish. Silvestri. Skylar keeps it alive. She'll have a chance to swing at one. And she gets it down. Skylar Kennedy with the kill. Alden Stanley to serve again. A shank on the return. Free ball for the Irish. Here's Skylar with the big swing. Back row hit is just long. That was a good swing at it by Kaylee Zhang. She hit it just a bit long. We're tied in the second. Alden Stanley has a little run going on her serve. 122 points on her serve this year for the Irish. Gianna Silvestri on a nice short set from Alden Stanley. Gianna Silvestri, the Kelly Gallagher Award winner this year, will get that kill. Alden Stanley to serve again. And a error by the Warriors, so Alden Stanley gets an ace and a timeout called from Ron Whitmill. The Irish have an 11-9 lead here in the second set. Girls golf underway. The Irish 0-9 on the golf season so far this year. Sorry, Greg, got to review everybody here.
Quite all right.
St. Francis 8-0, leads the league. Phil Maroney down at St. Francis always does a great job. Tennis underway as well. The Irish 0-5 in league play in tennis. The football team we talked about, 1-2 in league play. Last week's game at Kezar Stadium against Mitty was canceled and will be rescheduled for November the 10th. The Irish will play this weekend on Saturday at Sarah. The golf team was in action today at Harding Park. Valley Christian came north. Mitty and St. Francis also doing some golf today. Mitty in volleyball is at Prez, and St. Francis is at SI tonight in volleyball. Gianna Silvestri with another kill. It's been a big night for Gianna Silvestri. She's the Kelly Gallagher Award winner, playing very well here in her final WCAL home game on campus. Ashley Chan with a very nice dig. Stanley with a chance to set up. Skylar Kennedy, and she does it well, and Skylar Kennedy gets the kill. Very nice set. Really, it was that first pass from Ashley Chan that set that up. Well done. Stanley with the set for Len. Alden Stanley sets up Gianna. Gianna Silvestri is on fire. Another kill for Silvestri. Irish taking control here in the second. Alden Stanley on a nice run, serves again. Setting is Adrian Tong. And the hit for the Valley Christian Warriors is down. Brianna Latig will check in. She's a setter, and she will serve. Also checking in for Valley Christian is Sante Stewart. Stanley sets up Silvestri, that time blocked, but Stanley keeps it alive. Here's Lynn. Oh, well done. Man, Megan Lynn measured that one out perfectly. No block from the Warriors, and Megan Lynn with the kill, and she will serve for the Irish. Oh, hit is blocked at the net. Sante Stewart got blocked. Skylar Kennedy was there. Gianna Silvestri was there. They looked like Jen Ryan from last year. Jen Ryan, the middle blocker last year, had many blocks for the Irish in her 3-year varsity career. And that block was executed by the Irish. But that serve from Megan Lynn is missed. 16-11 in favor of Sacred Heart Cathedral. Levy Buck will serve. Len with a huge hit. Maddie Len. The Len sisters coming alive here in the second set. Saponi in the middle block. Gianna Silvestri to serve. Skylar Kennedy. The Len sisters. Saponi on the court. Gianna and Alden Stanley. And they get it through the block that time. Sante Stewart gets it through the block. Point to the Warriors. Checking in is Taylor Fleming, the middle blocker, and serving is Maddie McLaren. Stanley with the set for Skylar. Warriors with a chance here, and they get it down. Taylor Fleming with the kill. Serving is Maddie McLaren. Here's Len from the outside. Sapuni from the middle. Gets it down. Sapuni Mavega, the middle blocker, gets the kill. Irish lead 18-13. Substitutions for Sacred Heart Cathedral. Stephanie Lee. Sophia Aloise checking in. Stephanie Lee, 103 points on her serve. One of the top servers for the Irish will serve it. Well done. The setup was perfect. The hit was from Taylor Fleming. And the point goes to Valley Christian. Brooke Krzyzewski checks in. Adrian Tong will serve for the Warriors. Ashley Chan with the dig. Back row Len. Ashley Chan, Stephanie Lee. And that one was Madison Len. The Warriors are scrambling. Irish are in system. For Len again. And the Irish will win the point as Kaylee Zhang unable to make the play. 19-14 in favor of the Irish, and serving is Maddie Len. Taylor Fleming misses on that one. The Irish in control here.
Come on, Irish.
Sending it back to serve for the Warriors, number 10, Grace Beltramo.
Taylor Fleming with the kill, I should say, on that one. Here comes Grace Beltramo into the game, her first action. Grace Beltramo will serve. Sophia Aloise with the hit. Len the dig. Stephanie Lee for Len. And just out. So the kill goes to Maddie Len. Or the kill goes to Megan Len. The dig goes to Maddie Len. Irish win the point, and Ashley Chan will serve. Irish lead 20-15. The set is from Adrian Tong, and Taylor Fleming gets it off the block. Point to the Warriors. Logan Manley checks in. She's a sophomore middle blocker. And Taylor Fleming will serve. A dink shot from Silvestri. The Warriors play it. Free ball for the Irish. Len, Lee. Silvestri on the slide. Gianna Silvestri has several kills tonight. She gets that one. Irish lead by 5. Ron Whitmill not using a timeout, but talking to his players. The Irish with some substitutions. Skylar checks in. Alden to serve. 122 points on her serve. Alden Stanley with 17 aces. Had a huge game against Valley Christian earlier down in San Jose. Had 24 assists in that game, and the Irish lost. With a good serve here. She will set now for Skylar Kennedy. Blocked at the net. Ashley Chan with a huge dig. Back row Len. Plays it into the back row. Free ball for the Irish. Len, Stanley, Silvestri again! Gianna Silvestri is on fire tonight. The Kelly Gallagher Award winner delivers another kill. Irish lead 22-16. Alden Stanley. An ace for Alden Stanley. Another point on her serve. Irish in control here in the second. Alden Stanley to serve again. Off the block that time is Carissa Molitor. The sophomore gets credit for the kill. Brianna Latig will check in, setting and serving for the Warriors. The Len sisters with Stanley, Chan, Silvestri, and Skylar Kennedy. Back, kind of a reverse set. Len with the hit. That dig was by Maddie Len. Here comes Skylar. Ashley Chan will set for Skylar. And Skylar gets it down. Unable to make the play was Maddie McLaren. The Irish have 7 set points. Serving will be Megan Len. The sophomore has 19 aces this year, 108 points on her serve, 214 kills, and 18 blocks. Megan Len to serve. 7 set points. And blocked at the net, and the Irish are going to win that one. Skylar Kennedy with the block, and the Irish win the second set, 25-17. Irish ahead 2-0 here on SHC TV. We're back here at Christian Brothers Court. The Irish win the first set, 27-25. Irish in control all the way through the second set, winning that one 25-17. Want to remind everybody it's an open house this Saturday on campus from 9 to 11. All you 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, get your parents to come on out and visit Sacred Heart Cathedral. Open house this Saturday from 9 to 11. A shout out to Jim Ryan, who's checking in tonight. Jim, of course, the father of Jen Ryan, who was the Kelly Gallagher Award winner last year for Sacred Heart Cathedral Volleyball. So thanks to Jim Ryan for checking in. Also, very nice to see Lauren Sarah back on the bench for the Irish tonight. Lauren hasn't played in tonight's game, but nice to see her back with the team. And again, to my friend Kaz Sarah, we are thinking of you constantly. The Sarah family, you are in our prayers. Irish lead 2-0. Did a little check on Twitter, but can't find any information on the SI St. Francis game going on across town tonight on 37th Avenue. No news on Midi at Prez. I'll go out on a limb and predict that Midi wins that game, but a big game at SI tonight. St. Francis defeated the Wildcats at St. Francis in the first half of the round robin, so that game over there on 37th Avenue is really for second place in the league tonight. And the Irish with the first serve of the third set. Alden Stanley doing the honors, but Valley gets into system and wins the first point of the third set. Evelyn Buck, the left-handed defensive specialist, one of the co-captains, into the net. Serving for the Irish will be Megan Lynn. Valley nicely in their system this time. Off the block, Ashley Chance. The setup is for Lynn, and she will get the point. Maddie Lynn. On the court for the Irish are the Lynn sisters. Megan to serve. Madison with that kill. Alden Stanley, Ashley Chan, Gianna Silvestri, and Skylar Kennedy. Ashley Chan with a nice dig, but a hit from Alden Stanley, a double, so point to Valley. Serving for the Warriors will be Maddie McLaren. Here's Lynn. Maddie Lynn trying to outdo her sister Megan Lynn. Both the Lynn girls playing very well tonight. Sapuni into the front line, and Gianna Silvestri to serve. Saw Gianna's brother tonight, Anthony Silvestri, returning from Europe. Anthony played basketball here at Sacred Heart Cathedral, and Gianna gets the ace. Gianna's sister played basketball here at Sacred Heart Cathedral, so the Silvestris provided a boys basketball player, a girls basketball player, and now a terrific volleyball player, Gianna. Dug out by Len. Warriors in system. And the hit is in. Nice hit that time from Sante Stewart. Sante Stewart wasn't aware that it was her turn to serve after that kill. And now she's going to be subbed out of the game. Coming in will be Grace Beltramo. And she will serve.
Grace Beltramo out of the game for the Warriors. She'll serve.
Grace Beltramo, actually. Grace Beltramo to serve. Alden Stanley with the set. Sapuni with the kill. Sophia Aloise checking in, as is Stephanie Lee. Nora Thompson started in tonight's game, played well for a time.
And fireman number 7, Kelsey Yu.
Kelsey Yu checks in for the Irish as well. Megan Len with a breather. Ashley Chan with the dig. Irish will play a free ball over the net. A slide play from the Warriors. A great dig that time by Len. Irish scrambling on defense. Another great dig. That Kelsey Yu with a huge dig. A block at the net. The Warriors keep it alive. Another hit. And this time, Stephanie Lee unable to dig it out. The hit from Kaylee Zhang. Point to the Warriors.
Set for the Warriors, number 1, Carissa Molitor.
Carissa Molitor checks in. Kaylee Zhang, the sophomore, will serve. Ron Whitmill's team, Valley Christian, has 6 sophomores on the roster. Of course, the Irish, 4 sophomores on the roster for Valley, 6 sophomores on the roster for Sacred Heart Cathedral. So these players will see a lot of each other over the next couple of years. Madison Lynn gets the kill, and she will serve for the Irish. Ashley Chan with the dig. Stephanie Lee setting. For Lynn off the block. Megan Lynn. Serving is Madison Lynn. Sophia Aloise on the floor for the Irish. Stephanie Lee, Ashley Chan, Sapuni Mavega, and the Len sisters. Outside hit from Carissa Molitor. It's played. Here's Sophia Aloise. Dug out by Kaylee Zhang. Here's Molitor again. Dug out by Len. The set for Len. Molitor's going to play it over the net. Irish get a chance to get into system. Here's Lee for Sapuni. A dink shot. And it's going to work. So Sapuni gets the point for the Irish. 8-4 in favor of Sacred Heart Cathedral. And serving is Madison Lynn. Madison Lynn with the ace. What a serve. Kaylee Zhang could not play that one. Madison Lynn to serve again. This time the Warriors get into their system. Molitor off the block. Madison Lynn sized up the hit. It came off the block. She had no shot. Molitor with the kill, and Kaylani Mayo will serve. Len with the dig. Lee the set. Len the kill. Madison Lynn with the dig. Megan Lynn with the kill. Ashley Chan will serve for the Irish. Silvestri back in. Sapuni Mavega doing great work in the middle blocking. Tonight comes off Silvestri. Gianna Silvestri had 9 kills against Valley down in San Jose. She's on fire tonight. Has at least that many tonight, maybe more. Logan Manley with the kill that time for the Warriors. Sante Stewart checks into the game. Serving is Brianna Latig. Stephanie Lee doing a nice job setting tonight, but that set took Megan Lynn into the net. Latig to serve again. This set is for Sophia Aloise. Free ball coming for the Irish. Len with the dig. Nice set on the slide play from Stephanie Lee, but Silvestri's hit gets dug out. The Warriors with a chance. The Irish scrambling here will play it over the net. Here's Lynn trying hard, but can't get there. One thing about the Len sisters, they're not afraid to giggle a little bit after points, whether successful or not successful. You got to love the spirit. Brianna Latig. Here's the set for Lynn. And off the block, the sophomore Megan Lynn gets the kill. Irish regain control, 11-8 here in the third. Irish lead 2-0. Stanley checks in. Stephanie Lee did a great job of setting. Stephanie Lee goes to the bench. Skylar Kennedy comes in as well. Alden Stanley, who has had a big night serving as well as setting, will serve for the Irish. Valley in big-time system there, but it's a nice dig by Maddie Lynn. Here's Skylar off the block. Valley Christian has to scramble. Free ball. Megan Lynn. Stanley the set. A double hit. Alden Stanley with a setting error. You don't see that very often. Evelyn Buck will check in for the Warriors. Buck will serve. Stanley the set. Slide play for Silvestri. Free ball here for the Irish. The set for Kennedy this time. In system now, the Warriors. Irish scrambling. Latig with the set. Middle block hit. It's dug out by Len. Overpass. Irish scrambling. Lynn on the other side. What a beautiful hit by Megan Lynn. She gets credit for the kill. Megan Lynn with another kill. Kelsey Yu checks in to serve. 17 aces on the year for Kelsey. Her sister Kayla played here at Sacred Heart Cathedral as well. Ooh, big swing that time. No block. Sante Stewart, the sophomore, delivers. 12-10, and serving will be Maddie McLaren.
Back to serve for Valley Christian, number 4, Maddie McLaren.
Maddie McLaren, a senior, wearing the libero jersey tonight. Ashley Chan, the return, with a nice pass. And that sets up Skylar Kennedy for the kill. Beautiful pass to Stanley, the setter, from Chan. And that sets up Skylar Kennedy for the kill. Gianna Silvestri to serve for the Irish. Silvestri with a nice serve. Free ball here for Sacred Heart Cathedral. Stanley sets up Sapuni, and she gets it down off the tip. Oh, I thought there was a tip. No tip. It's just a miss. So point goes to the Warriors.
Subbing in back to serve for the Warriors, number 10, Grace Beltramo.
Grace Beltramo to serve for Valley. 13-11 Irish. Irish won the first, 27-25, won the second, 25-17. Stanley sets up Sapuni. Free ball here for the Irish. Stanley this time sets up Lynn on the outside. Blocked at the net. Blocked at the net was Kaylee Zhang. The block goes to Sapuni Mavega, doing her Jen Ryan impersonation from last year. The middle blocker gets credit for that block. Serving is Stephanie Lee. Stephanie Lee will set for the Irish. Kelsey Yu on the court. Sophia Aloise. Ashley Chan. Madison Lynn and Sapuni Mavega on the court. Getting it through the block that time was Taylor Fleming. Coming in for the Warriors is Carissa Molitor, and serving is Kaylee Zhang. Stephanie Lee the set. and Sophia Aloise on the other side of the pin. That'll be a point for the Warriors. 14-13. And that's a sloppy dig attempt by Madison Lynn. You know, the Irish have not been playing great volleyball. Lost 2 in a row in league. They lost 5 out of their last 6, including the Torrey Pines California Challenge. Now, a lot of great teams down in Torrey Pines, but the Irish losing 5 out of 6 is not usual for the Irish. They have a 2-0 lead here tonight, and they got to put it away here in the third. We're tied at 14. Sapuni Mavega, she gets it down off the set from Stephanie Lee. Irish 3-5 in league play. The Warriors also 3-5. Mitty leads the league at 7-0. The Cats are 5-2. St. Francis 5-3. Presentation 0-8. Maddie Lynn to serve for the Irish. Off the block, the hit from Fleming. The Irish are able to play it. Lee sets up Lynn, back row into the net. Madison Lynn had a good swing on it. Just caught net. We're tied at 15. Kaylani Mayo to serve for the Warriors. Ashley Chan, Stephanie Lee, and Lynn with the big hit. Megan Lynn, the sophomore for the Irish, with another kill. Gianna Silvestri in to middle block. Sapuni Mavega comes off. Ashley Chan, top server for the Irish this year. Oh, a dump shot by the setter Latig. The Irish are there to play it, and Silvestri with another kill. Terrific set from Stephanie Lee. Gianna Silvestri with the kill. Irish by 2. Ashley Chan to serve. Oh, a free ball coming for the Irish here. The set by Lee for Megan. Another chance. Ashley Chan will have to set for Megan again. Oh, and Megan gets a break. Megan Lynn will get credit for a kill on a ball that looked like it might have gone long. Kaylee Zhang played it, and a timeout from Ron Whitmill. The Irish have taken control, leading in the third here, 18-15. Now, among some Sacred Heart players that graduated last year, all league players, Tiffany Wong and Sophia Plett, Jen Ryan, graduating last year from Sacred Heart Cathedral. Of course, senior night tonight. So we want to congratulate Madison Lynn, Sapuni Mavega, and of course Gianna Silvestri, who won the Kelly Gallagher Award this year for Sacred Heart Cathedral. Once again, those Kelly Gallagher Award winners, we have Lisa Hipp in 2009, Jackie Shim in 2010, Daniela Crismani in 11, Stephanie Lee, co-winner with Crismani back in 11, Sarah Jones in 12, Christina Layler, Madison Murtaugh, the great Lexi DeRiggi, and Jen Ryan last year. Gianna Silvestri, the 2017 winner. 2 St. Brennan girls in a row have won the Kelly Gallagher Award, and of course Stephanie Lee, also a St. Brennan graduate. A big hit is out. The Irish will take that point. Logan Manley, the sophomore, a little too strong. And Ashley Chan to serve again. Off the block, the Irish controlling it much better now. Len gets blocked. Irish with a chance. The slide play for Silvestri. And point to the Irish as Valley Christian goes into the net. The center, Brianna Latig. Irish lead 20-15. Ashley Chan on a nice run serving. And a nice swing that time from Carissa Molitor. She gets credit for the kill. Earlier tonight, the Sacred Heart Cathedral freshman won. The JVs won as well, so the Irish looking for the clean sweep of Valley Christian Volleyball tonight. Brianna Latig, one of the co-captains, to serve for the Warriors. Stephanie Lee setting for Silvestri. The Warriors are there that time. Stephanie Lee setting again for Lynn. Oh, nice hit that time. Well done by the Warriors. Sante Stewart with the kill. 3-point lead for the Irish. Brianna Latig, Stephanie Lee getting a lot of run tonight. Liana Francos. Ooh, an overpass there, but Irish get away with it. They're in system now. And a big hit and a kill is credited to Megan Lynn. Now, Ron Whitmill is not happy about that one. She is going to send a captain over to the referee, Brianna Latig. Ron Whitmill thought an Irish player was into the net. As it stands now, Megan Lynn gets credit for a kill. We're going to wait on the substitutions, but Stephanie Lee will come off the court if that play stands. Skylar Kennedy will come on. Alden Stanley will come into the game. She will set and serve for the Irish. Ron Whitmill looking for a call here. The explanation is given to Brianna Latig, who will speak to her head coach. Ron Whitmill is not happy at all. Both referees in on the action. The Len sisters out there firing the volleyball at each other. And now Megan bounces it to Madison while she wasn't looking. I've never seen two players have more fun playing volleyball, win or lose. They are just hysterical. The point will stand for the Irish. Alden Stanley will serve. Skylar Kennedy comes into the game to play front row. Alden Stanley will set as well. Overpass. Gianna Silvestri all over the overpass. A huge kill for the Kelly Gallagher Award winner. Get a shot of the Gianna Silvestri head over there in the first row. Alden Stanley to serve again. A big hit delivered that time by Sante Stewart. 22-18. Number 5, Evelyn Buck to serve. Irish 3 points away. Stanley to set. The slide play for Silvestri. Gets it off the block and down. Gianna Silvestri just on fire. Let's focus in on the Gianna Silvestri. Look at Gianna Silvestri's in the crowd as well, dominating tonight's action. The Kelly Gallagher Award winner gets another kill for the Irish. Kelsey Yu to serve again. Irish 2 points away. And through the block, a kill for Sante Stewart. Maddie McLaren to serve for the Warriors. Stanley to set. Skylar Kennedy in the front row. This is Ashley Chan. The set for Skylar, blocked. Wow, getting up tall was Taylor Fleming was there. Logan Manley was there. Big time block by the Warriors. 23-20. Maddie McLaren. Serving again. Chan for Stanley. Silvestri on the slide. Warriors play this one. A big hit from Kaylee Zhang. It's played by the Irish. And Megan Madison Lynn gets it down. Madison Lynn with the kill. Irish have 4 match points. Gianna Silvestri, who has done it all tonight for the Irish in her final game on campus in WCAL action, will serve for the Irish. And that'll do it. The hit is into the net, and the Irish win the third, 25-20. Gianna Silvestri with the serve, the winning point for the Irish as they win it in 3. Big win for the Irish tonight. They go to 4-5 in WCAL play. They will play Mitty on Thursday. The Irish football team will play at Sarah on Saturday. Valley Christian falls to 3-6 in league play. Thanks again to our students, Nino Balistreri, Zachary Leong, Ethan Holm, and of course Greg Franceschi for getting us on the air. Player of the night, Kelly Gallagher Award winner, Gianna Silvestri, Irish sweep. You are watching SHC TV.